Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sober Swole Podcast. My name is Jacob Howard. This is Rudy Rodgers. But before we get into that, we give a shout out to Royalty Nutrition. That's royaltynutrition.com. They are a veteran-owned and operated supplement company that doesn't automatically use the cheapest bullshit in their products. Check them out.
Well, that just told me we're not PG, so fuck yeah, I love it.
Use the discount code 37HAKE to save you 15% on your entire order. My next shout out of the evening will be to Gorilla Gains. That's Gorilla-Gains with a Z.com. They are an apparel company that you can wear comfortably in and out of the gym. They also make great equipment to help keep you safe while you train. Check them out. Use the discount code JAKE15 to save you 15% on your entire order.
Can I throw one in there now, too?
Throw it.
We're doing this. And also, shout out to Arizona Wrestling Federation for letting me do things just like this. Like, we always got to throw something out. And if you're in the Phoenix area this weekend, we have a show over at Bullshooters in beautiful downtown Phoenix. So if you want to come through, you'll see me probably kicking someone's face. And actually, I'm not booked, so we don't know what I'll be doing.
Not booked.
Yeah.
Well, good. That makes these questions. Let's get into that. So, Rudy, when did you know that you were going to get into professional wrestling? When did you know?
So I have a very weird upbringing when it comes to professional wrestling. I was introduced to professional wrestling at the ripe old age of 2 months old.
Okay.
Which, again, sounds bizarre as it is. Pro wrestling used to be my babysitter. When my mom worked graveyard shifts. So when she would go, like, need her hours of sleep, whatever, she would turn on, like, any tape, like Monday Night Raws, anything, and she'd put me in a car seat in front of it and have me watch professional wrestling. She has videos of me, like, when I was in the car seat, watching Shawn Michaels tune up the band and my legs all kicking, like, a mile a minute, like, going with it. As a little, yeah. As a little one. But no, I decided, though, that I wanted to be a professional wrestler at the age of 7. Yeah, I made up my mind then, and everybody in my family, all my cousins and my brother, like, they all wanted to be pro wrestlers growing up, and I was just the idiot that never grew out of it. It was back when, do you remember when WWE released they were called the Desire videos, like they did the Stone Cold one with My Sacrifice by Creed.
Yes, yeah,
I remember all those. They had a Shawn Michaels one that came out too that wasn't as popular, but I watched that one, and right then I knew what I wanted to do.
So you wanted your own Desire video with the WWE.
Oh, I just watched the whole thing, and I don't know why, but something in it just connected, and I made up my mind right there.
You go. So who trained you and where?
I was trained at a school called Mach 1 Professional Wrestling, and that was in Anaheim, California. I was a 14-year-old kid when I started training with them. I was trained by Joey Ryan, Johnny Goodtime, and a guy that is retired named Mr. Excitement. He was a SoCal legend. The school's ran by a guy that his name was Johnny M. He passed away a couple of years back. So we'll always represent the Mach 1 original Flash right here. I was actually the very last student of Mach 1 Professional Wrestling. I was the last student to ever graduate from their school because Johnny M. had a heart attack and then the school shut its doors down. He lived, and we had a lot of things going for a good while, and then he passed away years later. That school actually led me to Championship Wrestling Hollywood because that school led into TV. So I had to learn the TV style of pro wrestling and not the whole indie flippy bullshit like you see that everybody loves and I absolutely hate.
So other than Shawn Michaels, who were and are your favorite professional wrestlers?
So some of those are controversial.
Okay.
Very controversial, some of those. Favorites growing up, SmackDown 5, obviously. Like, I didn't have cable, so I had to watch SmackDown, of course. So I loved those guys. So Eddie, Chris Benoit. I loved Chris Jericho, even though he was on the other product, but I loved Jericho. Dean Malenko. I know you're going to love this. Lance Storm.
Forever.
I love Lance Storm. Perry Saturn. Any of the Radicals. Basically.
The Radicals.
I love the Radicals. I'm a big Radicals guy. Brian Kendrick, when a little bit further down, who's one of my best friends. I love you, Brian.
Shout out to Spanky.
Yeah. That's all of you called him that. You're like, oh, fuck him. He's like, oh, damn it.
People don't forget.
Nope, nobody forgets that you were streaking on SmackDown that time.
So, all right. Speaking of controversial, you brought up Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
You use Rabbit in your name.
Yes.
Why is Chris Benoit so important to you and your style of wrestling?
Chris Benoit growing up, and again, it's very controversial to say, I I 100% say I do not condone anything that happened in the last like weekend of his life. Any like domestic violence, I do not like, condone like in any standpoint. I know you don't either. You're a big family man.
Of course.
Chris Benoit was my hero there. That was the guy that he was the benchmark. Not that big, maybe like they built him as like 5'11". No, he was more like 5'8".
Yeah.
But Chris was the benchmark. Like when you saw like him, that's a professional wrestler. Like the realism he had, the intensity to it, and like just the mat-based skill he had. As someone that had never competed shoot wrestling ever, someone that never did like high school folk style, freestyle, he never did any of that. He was the reason why I became a high school wrestler. I was also a state champ in that. Three time. Not Booker, but 3 time.
Johnny Big Dick over here.
Oh yeah. Easy, big fella.
Down to your knees, still about 7 inches. Anyways, we got
more like 2 inches, but still. I'm short, man. You gotta go 2.
So, with that being said, are you worried about making yourself so associated with someone who is so controversial?
Well, my thing was this. A lot of people do see the association with it, but a lot of times we're getting newer fans that don't even know who Chris was, which is good and bad. Like I feel like he should have a respect to that history. But also I like having that name because the reason why I originally like went with Rabid too, one of my coaches in high school wrestling, they would joke and say like, "Oh, you wrestle like a rabid animal." So I was like, "Oh, that's cool." Like Chris Benoit, like shit. Yeah. So I kept that, and I wanted to make it something where it's not being used anymore. The diving headbutt, it was all blacklisted stuff.
Yeah,
and those are great things. The diving headbutt was amazing. The crossface was amazing.
Shout out to Harley Race.
Harley Race and Dynamite Kid.
Yeah.
Like, so even when I call matches, some people will be like, "I'm gonna hit a diving headbutt." They're like, "Oh, like Chris Benoit." Like, no, like Dynamite Kid.
Yes. You want to talk about controversy? Like, yeah, Dynamite Kid was a super fellow. It was a real stand-up guy.
Oh, those Brits are always amazing.
He never pulled a gun on his children.
No, it was his wife, not his children, and he said it wasn't loaded.
Yeah, you're right. We can skirt by that.
Yes, but no. With that though, like I wanted to have something that was it has a dark connotation to it, but I never 100% like was like, all right, well, I'm gonna be called the Rabid Wolverine, but I'm gonna be Rudy Rodgers. It flowed, and I was like, all right, I could work with that. And we also had a guy in California named Bad Dude Tito, and when he started using it, I was like, that's just fucking Scott Hall. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're doing Scott Hall. I'm like, fuck that. If Tito could be Bad Dude Tito, I could be Rabid Rudy Rodgers. That's why I'm doing it.
Yep.
Tito, if Tito, say it to your face, you know it. Big
bastard. So he was I honestly, I will admit ignorance to your past work out in California. But so he was a big guy, kind of like Scott Hall too?
He's actually really big right now. He's wrestling in New Japan. He's all over the United Wrestling Network right now. TDMK, he's one of the big guys for them. His name's, if you ever want to look him up, shout out to Tito. Tito's a phenomenal wrestler. I'm not going to talk shit on Tito. Loved it. He was, even though he was known as Dirty Dick Tito for a while, his name is Tito Escondido. So if you ever want to look him up,
Tito Escondido,
phenomenal wrestler. If you look at him, you'll see him and be like, oh, yeah, that guy's a fucking wrestler. He's jacked up, like fucking looks amazing.
So, all right, right now you're doing work with the Arizona Wrestling Federation.
Yes.
What is next for Rudy Rodgers?
Right now, honestly, we'll go into something else I know you wanted to talk about too off this. Honestly, I don't know right now. I'm coming right off of a neck injury that was supposed to be it for me. It's taken a lot from that, and honestly, everybody always asks me, what does your future hold? Like, how many years do you think you do this? I'm like, I've been doing this for 15 years, and I'm 30 right now. That may seem very young to a lot of people, but professional wrestling is bad.
It's a lot of years.
Yeah, it's a lot of years, and I've had countless matches. I've had matches I don't even remember now, and maybe that's concussions talking. But I don't know. I don't know what life is outside of professional wrestling. I don't know what's there for me after. Like, this is all I am and who I am, and it's in my DNA at this point. And I even say that, and that scares the hell out of me. Like, I'm holding back a little emotion, even though I'm saying that, but I don't have much. Like I don't have family. I don't have friends. I have wrestling. That's always been what I have. And we'll go into some of the mental stuff later on if you like. But
Well, we'll dig into it. Don't you worry.
yeah, you're gonna make me cry on tonight's show, aren't you?
So, with that being said, who would you take under your wing? Who would you be Obi-Wan to?
I'm glad you didn't say Yoda because with the height, like you want them to carry me as a background. Oh, you
So I was really trying to avoid all the short jokes at hand.
Oh, I don't care.
It's cheap.
You do. It's low hanging fruit.
It's cheap. It's like saying, in here, in Queen Creek, Arizona.
This is Santan. There's a couple people that I look at that I'm like, oh man, these kids got talent. Right now, it's actually the kid I just wrestled on my first match back. Like I wrestled him and I was like, holy hell, this kid's gonna be good. It was his debut match on an AWS show, like officially. He did their student showcase. He had like one other like match at a like festival, and then he did their battle royal. I was his first official match, and God, the kid is silky smooth. Like he listens very well. Like this is me breaking kayfabe a little bit there. Listens very well. There wasn't a lot of downtime to where someone's lost like looking lights. You could usually see someone's brand new because, oh, this guy took a bump. What do I do now? There was none of that. Kid was on point. Great gimmick to him, great look. His name's Gabe Roca. The kid's going to be something to look at. In the next few years, I could see this kid getting signed somewhere.
But he beat you.
Whoa. First off, in order to beat someone, they have to tap out, get pinned, right?
Okay.
Rudy Rodgers never tapped out to anybody. I was resting my eyes, and the ref called for the bell. He says I passed out. I was resting my eyes for a split second. I was getting ready for what I was going to do next. I had him exactly where I wanted. I was that close to rope. I knew exactly where it was. And the ref, green ref.
So what you're saying? So you would take this guy who, in your opinion, has a cheap victory over you under your wing.
I will say this. When you say under your wing, everybody thinks, oh, you're going to be best friends with your buddy. Fuck no. I'm the pride of Alberta for a reason. I am the greatest technical wrestler alive today. The way that I run with that, I'm going to teach you the ropes of professional wrestling. I'm going to teach you the dark sides of it. I'm going to teach dark side of it. Yeah. I'm going to teach you all the ups and downs of professional wrestling. So I got to teach you these life lessons. And if I need to be the villain of your story for a little while, so be it. If you need to hate me and absolutely hate me and you want to kick my head off my shoulders, so be it. I am willing to be that guy. Why? Because I am amazing and I'm a good guy for you. I'll be that. I could be the villain for you. If you need somebody to hate and somebody to look down on and say, oh, that's the guy that I hate and I'm not making it somewhere because he's a dick, I'll be that guy. I'm fine with that. I've always been labeled that guy anyway in life. I get blamed for everything anyway. I'm fine with that, 100%.
So with that being said, who's to say that he isn't just that good?
Who's to say I was in the ring with him? I can say it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know. It sounds like
hey,
sounds like he might have your number.
I'll just say this. And even so, if you say he had my number, think about this. I was coming back from over a year. I had not wrestled for AWF in over a year. I had just had a surgically repaired neck. The kid dropped me right on my head twice. And I got up and I still finished that match. I hit him with a diving headbutt, 1, 2. The ref didn't see the 3. His hand came down. He slapped the mat. Oh, the kid has me in a dragon sleeper? No, I think that was cheap. I was kind of screwed there. That was also a ref that I did kind of kick in the face a couple of years back, so I think he saw it out for me. Ref gets in the way a lot. Like, I'm sorry.
Well, you can't be kicking refs. You've been doing this for 15 years. Think you know better than that.
They need to know how to get out of the way.
I would say that.
I wasn't aiming for him, but again, I'm pretty blind. I'm also deaf in one ear. I don't know if you know that. So even if he did beat me, fuck him. He beat someone that's blind, deaf, and have a metal rod in my leg. So sometimes I'm crippled. So fuck him.
It must have been raining that night. Something.
Oh, it rained the next day, so my leg was really aching. Yeah, I felt it in my knee.
Barometric pressure. Anyway, this has been.
Why do you look like you're uncomfortable here?
I'm always comfortable. You're in my house.
No, you seem a little uncomfortable with our last question.
I just don't know. I think you hyped the kid up a little bit too much. I think you got in your own head.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know who the kid was before this.
Then he put on a show
Yeah, the kid did put on a show.
and got the victory.
With the gay broke a young blood open challenge. Fuck him. Oh, he called himself the pride of AWF. There's only one pride, and that's the pride of Alberta. That's me. I'm the greatest thing that ever came out of Alberta. I know what you're thinking. Fuck those hearts. I'm the greatest thing that came out of Alberta.
I mean, I guess 51st state of America. I guess we can just.
Whoa. There's a reason why we invented war crimes.
If you want to get technical, the United States never even signed the Geneva Convention.
I don't know if we did, actually. I don't know if we did.
History.
We might have. I don't know. Who learns history?
I don't know. This Canadian politeness. Oh, sure. Put our
Oh,
signature
sure.
right here.
Oh, sure, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we signed in maple syrup. Yeah, and take it right off, bud.
Throw a fucking goose at you, you son of a bitch.
Oh, give your balls a tug, you tit fucker. We'll go fucking Shorzy over here, too. Shit.
All right. We're going to take a quick break here, and then we'll be right back with Rudy Rodgers.